the rifle flashed, the lightning flashes, then the thunder rumbles. Likewise, same thing, the rifle flashed out with a loud report, there is a loud sound, and the great tawny beast, it doesn't have a muzzle over there, right? And here he has put the great tawny beast sprang to one side. You see, the tiger must have witnessed many tiger killings, right? If a tiger gets a bullet in its body, the tiger should have a great fall. The same manner, the tiger was expecting there would be a bullet and I will have to have a jump, right? And with that mind, it is just ambling towards it. Then there is a flash, there is a bang. There is a flash, there is a bang. And the great tawny beast sprang to one side. It sprang itself one side, jump chasing. And then rolled over in a stillness of death. It sprang and it has fallen and it has become upside down and then lay still. Means what? The tiger died, right? In a moment, a crowd of excited natives had swarmed onto the scene, and their shouting speedily carried the glad news to the village, where a thumping of tom-toms took up the chorus of triumph, and in their triumph and rejoicing found a ready echo in the heart of Mrs. Packletide. Already that luncheon party in Curzon Street seemed immeasurably nearer. Immeasurably nearer, again oxymoron has been put. If you cannot measure, how can you say it is a near or far? And nearness can be easily measured, is it not? But here immeasurably nearer means maybe within this quarter, within this space. What? The luncheon which she has already designed. The luncheon, it is, yes, I am going to give the luncheon now. And at what? The tiger killed. How could she know about it? Because when the tiger had turned turtle and lay still, the native people over there, they have concluded the tiger is dead. And they started beating the drums and come out and they come near to that place. And only here it is being drummed here. No. In the village also there is tom-tom. Tom-tom, you know what is a tom-tom? It is a kind of a dub, a baja, which is being tied over here and a round shape here. And with two sticks they beat. And the person, one who beats over there, he announces something. That is called tom-tom. He has to beat this drum for a while to attract people. When there is a gathering, he announces certain thing. That is called tom-tom. And now this drum beating here, it is followed by the tom-tom over there. It also mingled with this chorus here. That means the news spread to the village even that Mrs. Packletide bravely had shot the tiger and the tiger is dead. And that was a man-eater and we are troubled with the man-eater since many days. Why? They are paid for that 1,000 rupees. Right? So now with this triumph and their triumph and rejoicing found a ready echo in the heart of Mrs. Packletide. Here also there is an echo, reverberated, it is echoed and resounded here. Yes, now I will have to give the party, luncheon, right? I should invite that lady even, right? So, luncheon party in Curzon Street seemed immeasurably nearer. So, how beautifully the paragraph 12th paragraph has been put, and the death of the tiger, it has been put in a very great manner there. And the tiger, as if it knew by the sound itself, it sprang. How come it could spring? Because it is something, reflex action we say. If there is a cracker, then we will be startled. And with a startle, the tiger jumped. And that is called as sprang. Right? So let us go to the 13th paragraph now. It was Louis Mabin who drew attention to the fact that the goat was in death throes from a mortal bullet wound, while no trace on the rifle's deadly work could be found on the tiger. Miss Mabin, she is very keen of these kind of things. Tiger died, no doubt. But why goat is dying? It is also, what is that one? It is fighting with the death. It has the pain. It is bleeding with the pain. Why? Then the bullet which is supposed to hit the tiger, that is found in the body of the goat. By whom? By Miss Mabin only. Because she is very keen in all these points. She never leaves even a single thing. She is very keen. So she is the first to see all these things. Right? Evidently, the wrong animal had been hit, and the beast of prey had succumbed to heart failure, caused by the sudden report of the rifle, accelerated by senile decay. Why the tiger had died then? The goat got the bullet inside, so goat is dying and it is bleeding with pain and it died. But what made the tiger to die? Because there is a boom, hearing that sound, the tiger had a heart attack, heart failure and died. Why it should have a heart failure there? Because the complete body of the tiger, it is ready to die any moment, decayed already. Slowly, death is capturing this animal. And suddenly it heard, so the heart gave away. And so it died. See how beautifully it has been described about a mistake over there. Senile means old, and decay. The body has already old and already started decaying. Mrs. Packletide was pardonably annoyed at this discovery. The reason behind the tiger's death and the loss of the goat, it has been very clearly noticed by our Miss Mabin, and it was spoken also. Because we know already what is the character of Miss Mabin. She cannot keep quiet. So she spoke out. Arey, the tiger did not die of the bullet. Instead, the goat died of bullet. This made Mrs. Packletide annoyed, angry. But what kind of anger was it? Pardonable. You see, again, oxymoron has been used. Pardonable annoyance. Annoyance means if I get an anger on anybody, I won't pardon anybody. I won't excuse. Simply I want to beat him, or I will thrash him, and I may dismiss him. But here, Mrs. Packletide is not in a position to dismiss Miss Mabin, nor she could shout at her. She has the anger, but she has to eat away her anger, and she has to smile. This is pardonably annoyed. That way she looked at her. Right? And here again the usage of what is the term? Pardonably annoyed. That is also your oxymoron. At the discovery, she could not show her anger on Miss Mabin, but on her discovery only she could able to show anger and also pardoning, both the things. That means the phase which I put earlier. So now, but at any rate, she was the possessor of a dead tiger. What is the item here? What is the point here? Or what result she wanted is she has to possess a dead tiger. Right? And that too, people should say she had shot a tiger. Both have been, what we can say, achieved. One is a dead body is there, tiger's dead body. She can claim it. And second, she shot it. These two things are the main purposes and the purpose is achieved. Goal is achieved. So she did not bother much. And the villagers, anxious for their 1,000 rupees, gladly connived at the fiction that she had shot the beast. She had shot the beast is itself a fiction. And I told you the meaning of fiction in my introduction to this lesson. What is a fiction? There may be a string of truth, remaining all is nothing but a woven up story. Now, the string of truth is the tiger is dead. And what is the fiction here? Mrs. Packletide has killed it, shot it. This is a story which has been hatched up behind that one. And so the fiction word has been used here, and the writer himself says the meaning of fiction. So, at the fiction that she had shot the beast, they were very readily agreed. Yes, she has shot the tiger. And Miss Mebbin was a paid companion. Now, Miss Mebbin, can she speak openly to the villagers about the fact that the tiger died by itself? No, she cannot. Why? She has not been paid so far. And if at all she opens the mouth, she may lose the money. And so she is the paid companion there. She has to keep quiet. She too kept quiet. Now, the fact that the tiger has been killed by Mrs. Packletide has been got a widespread attention, right? So, that is connived, gladly accepted. Who accepted? The villagers accepted, everybody has accepted it. Therefore, did Mrs. Packletide face the cameras with a light heart, and her pictured fame reached from the pages of the Texas Weekly Snapshot to the Illustrated Monday supplement of the Nove Ramya. As for Luna Bemberton, she refused to look at an illustrated paper for weeks, and her letter of thanks for the gift of a tiger claw brooch was a model of repressed emotions. The luncheon party she declined. There are limits beyond which repressed emotions become dangerous. Now, what all the things happen? Tan, 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 as if it is a chain. All the villagers, everybody, the press, the media, everybody agreed, yes, Mrs. Packletide has killed a man-eater, the tiger, and the colored photographs appeared in many magazines. The news was covered in many days. How do we know the news was covered in many days? Because here we have another lady here, that is Luna Bemberton. She could not bear the news coming frequently in the media. She could not bear. The photographs appeared in the media of having her opponent with a tiger and a gun standing over there. She could not bear it. So she stopped for a fortnight to look into the media and the papers. See the friendship and enmity of these two people. Mrs. Wimberton, she killed a tiger and she publicized. She is a very good thing. Now, because Mrs. Packletide had killed a tiger and publicized, she could not bear it. Women attitude. Right? She refused to look at an illustrated paper for weeks. Illustrated paper, the paper having the photographs or the pictures. She doesn't want to. No. If at all there is a paper without any photograph, bring it to me. I cannot see that photograph standing, our Mrs. Packletide standing on the tiger with a leg on the body and a gun here. I don't like to see it. So she stopped for several weeks, several days. And as per the, now what? She refused to look at the illustrated paper for weeks, and her letter of thanks. What letter for thanks? For the gift. What gift it is? Of a tiger claw brooch designed by Mrs. Packletide to be sent for the birthday. She has sent an invitation and also a gift on her birthday. In your honor, I want to throw a luncheon in my house at Curzon Street. I would be honored if you please do come and grace the function. That way a letter has been sent along with a brooch, tiger claw brooch, which was designed. So she accepted it. Which one? The tiger claw brooch, because it is a valuable thing. Right? And the second thing she declined. What is the second thing? An invitation for the luncheon in honor of herself. In honor of myself, that lady throws a party? No, I don't like it. You see the thing.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.